No one knows who cancer will affect.
Cancer is something that touches all of us. I didn't know this until it touched my family. I learned that afterwards. But everyone has it. Everyone has someone that has been afflicted by the disease.
There's been a significant impact with cancer in my family. Both my parents have had cancer, my grandparents, my best friend had cancer, and they're all survivors today.
For the average person, there's very little you can do other than seek solace, seek company, and perhaps raise money and help fund researchers who will be able to find a cure.
The main goals of my own research is really to find ways to prevent cancer cells from either starting or from stopping them from growing.
Cancer is not selective of who you are. It doesn't matter what gender, what race you are, if you're wealthy or poor. We all become the same when we walk in the door.
When my doctor told me it was cancer, I felt very alone. Everyone just goes about their business every day. Everyone's got their own stuff to worry about. No one knows what I was feeling during that time.
When my wife Sandy passed away, all of my friends who had ridden and several who had never ridden formed a team. We had started a fund in memory of my wife at Dana-Farber, and this year Harrison, Kenny, and I all raised money for that.
The Dana-Farber is an absolutely unique place. Our patients really become our families. We care deeply about them, and so, we go that extra mile for every patient.
The first thing I found in the PMC was a community where everyone had a story like mine. Someone was writing for their child, someone was writing for their father, their spouse, their sister, their brother. And you realize you're not alone in your illness, you're not alone in your grief. But even more than a communion of pain and a communion of suffering, the event turns out to be a celebration of health. It's a celebration of those who can ride, who are healthy, or who desire to be healthy. And it's an expression of their joy and their commitment to life.
My illness had become my life. I spent nights reading about cancer and my days thinking about it. I had to make sense of what was happening to me.
I need to feel that I make more than a difference just coming to work every day, that I somehow also can participate. If I have to ride 200 miles on a bike and be uncomfortable for a couple days after, it's nothing compared to what we put one patient through. And, I have no problem doing that to myself. It humbles me. It reminds me of what I do to my patients every day. It reminds me of what I ask of my patients every day. These people that are going through treatment are the ones to be applauded. We're riding for them.
We spend a lot of time making the patients feel like our family, explaining to them what we're doing, what other people are doing, and try to make sure that they know that their hope and our hope are the same.
It seemed the more I learned, the more I wanted to know. I needed to understand what was being done to stop this disease, and what could I do to help keep other people from experiencing what I've had to go through.
It's a very important question. What does the PMC do for the Dana-Farber? This money funds all the creative things that we do. It gives us the chance to collaborate, to move in ways that no one else does. And without the PMC, the breakthroughs that we have each year, many of them would go away. So the PMC is the seed money for the future.
I'm a physician here at Dana-Farber as well as a researcher. And hands down, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute is the best cancer institute in the world.
The thing that actually drives me to come back every year is being able to work in an environment that I can see the value of what the dollars that we raise actually do. I've been fortunate enough to participate in some pivotal clinical drug trials that have really revolutionized the way that we treat cancer patients.
Cancer is something that affects all of us, and we all have to do our part, I think, to help find a cure for this. And I ended up being one of those people that needed the Dana-Farber. I had cancer 7 years ago, and that's why I'm still here, and I'll be here till we find a cure.
This is my first year riding PMC. I actually just got involved about 2 months ago. My wife's in at Dana-Farber every day, and I go in with her every day, and you see the children there and all the people, and you know this is just an amazing cause.
It's not about me. It's not about attribution. It's about all of us.
Since my diagnosis, I've met so many people, wonderful people. It seems every day I meet someone and there's a connection to cancer.
Anybody that gets cancer doesn't deserve it and shouldn't have it, and that's why we have things like the PMC. It doesn't matter if they're 6 months or 86. You know, cancer is cancer, and it has detrimental effects across the board.
It's just so meaningful. When we started off just as a few hundred volunteers to now many thousands, you just feel as though what you're doing makes a difference.
For myself, actually, I've made some wonderful friends through the PMC, and you know, certainly the common bond with all of us is that cancer has affected us personally.
They're there because they have names on their helmets or names in their hearts or people in their mind that they're riding for, and not just for the good abstract cause of increasing cancer research, improving cancer research, and battling this miserable disease, but they're there because there are specific people to whom they feel connected and to whom they want to make a contribution, and that sense of goodwill is ever present throughout the weekend.
Oh, I think I'm going to ride for a while. You going to be here, buddy? Yeah.
The Dana-Farber exists for one and one thing alone: to cure cancer and put itself out of business. The PMC is here to whittle away, piece by piece. First, build us up to the level that we need to be, and then take every bloody brick of this building down so no one needs to be here. I don't know if it'll be 25, 50, or 100 years, but at some point, I'd like to see this building gone.
All these people, this team, the doctors, the riders, the volunteers, the sponsors, these people who have dedicated their lives to curing my disease. And I am one of them. I am part of this team.